5-hour energy wants to charge.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. No, I'm gonna this. Hold up. Hello. Did I ever turn that off? Wait a second. Hello. There we go. Make sure this is working right. Okay. No, turn down. All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back. If you're watching this right now, you're watching it live on YouTube, watching it live on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. I know it's been a while since I started doing streaming and stuff like that. I took a little bit of a break. I was doing it a lot, and you know, I'm old. Kind of forgot about it. Anyways, make sure to do yourself a favor. These socials, man. I'm going to eventually get it. I don't know. Make sure to do yourself a favor. Comment, like, subscribe. Check us out right here on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. And, of course, please do me the favor and check us out on Cinelinks.com for some of the latest and greatest geek news, movie news, and gaming news. Great content and great content creators right over at Cinelinks. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid, the rumors, the rumor mill is like running amok. We're supposed to be having all kinds of stuff coming up soon about Metal Gear Solid, possibly coming to the PlayStation consoles exclusively. Who really knows what to believe now? There's stuff constant. Every single time I get online, I'm seeing something else. Somebody else is talking about this or that. Let me get this mouse off here. Talking about this or that. They're talking about all kinds of stuff. But supposedly, it's happening. I don't know.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two,
East and West. This
marked the beginning of the era
called the Cold War. Metal Gear, man. Metal Gear Solid. Here we go, baby. So if you're wondering, I am running this through an emulator.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
I don't know what is going on right now. I don't know what's going on in the game, but
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
I'm sure you know.
Approaching release point.
I'll be
10
right
minutes
back,
to drop
guys.
off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards.
Okay, I'm back.
I was the one
Had
who
to put the
conducted
kids in bed. I'm
operation.
sorry.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba.
This is like
But
one of the
Soviets
greatest
didn't
games
back
of all
down,
time. I'm just
instead
going to tell you
placing
guys
their
now.
armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in S0LEB, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Best part, baby. Got that Halo drop.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate S0LEB in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
And there's not a problem with that. Okay? Woo! I remember playing this the first time and I was like, why does he look like Jack? Okay. First, hold up. I can already tell, like, the frame rate is weird. Where is it? There we go. Seems too fast, though. It's moving way too fast. Am I crazy? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Playing this with my PS5 controller as well, so it feels really good.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake.
Okay, we're gonna skip by this. We know this. Just take the mask off. David Ayer, man, I'm telling you, he was a fucking genius. He played Snake through all these different games, and he did it just perfectly. He's throwing his hair. Ugh. Feels so good not to have that mask on, huh? So then we call him again. Dad, what's going on?
Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
Okay, so now we got to go get the pack. The pack. The snack pack. So playing this classic also, by the way, great news today. Beetlejuice 2 now has a set release date. All right, so there's the backpack. No, triangle, yeah. Now has a set release date for, I think it is September 6th of 2024, and Jenna Ortega is going to play Lydia's daughter. So, bam, all the rumors were true.
Your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop.
Okay.
If your stamina gets too low...
I get it. I get it. And then we have Mommy. He comes in and tells us, hey, you got to use CQC.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
This is by far one of the coolest parts, too.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Oh, man. This game, dude, I have played it so many times. I've just never played it through the view that I am right now. PC, playing it, loving it. Glad to be playing it. I really, really hope all these rumors are true, and they plan on doing a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3. It would be perfect for them to do a Metal Gear Solid 3 remake if Konami also plans on redoing some of the other games. Like if they plan on also doing, there's Metal Gear Solid 3, and then they could jump right into Metal Gear Solid 1 and do a remake, then Metal Gear Solid 2. Damn things. We gotta be careful. Come on, get up there. Get up there, biggin. There we go. Finally. And now we gotta get over here. I know there's a case over here. Mm-hmm. Hold up. Ah. I was ended up pushing the wrong button. All right, so this is just the regular version. This is not subsistence or anything like that. So we just have the bare minimum. We'll stick with olive for now, but I know that eventually, depending on where we're at, we're going to change it. If you are watching this after the stream has gone live, please make sure to do me a favor, comment, like, subscribe, or check us out on, follow me on Twitter. You can also follow us on twitch.tv. I do these random game nights because sometimes on random game nights, I really don't know what the schedule is. I don't know when I can go live. And the last few days have been really crazy. We're still trying to get everything ready for... Dante has a game, baseball ceremony tomorrow, and then Thursday he's got another game, and then on Thursday he's got a game. Friday we got some stuff going on. Saturday Bolts is getting married, which I'm officiating. I'm excited about that. And it's just back to back to back. So this is a good way of kind of introducing myself back into streaming. I do plan on having a video review up of Redfall maybe by Friday. And I got some stuff to say about it. I'm sure you guys can guess. Yeah.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
And they're packing
KGB
heat.
troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited.
Why?
Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission.
Bro, listen, it's
Got
gonna
that?
happen. I'm
the
sorry.
Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The
I remember
uniform
this
option lets
shit
you pick
so
your
well, bro.
uniform, while the face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
All right. think there's something in this log. Bug juice. I knew it. Okay, so the woodland. Yeah, see. So it only gives us. Nope. I pushed the wrong button again. I always forget that on Metal Gear Solid 3 the button was circle. +5. Bro, I thought this was... Bro. Oh, man. This brings back so many fucking memories, man. I'm serious. I can't remember if we... I thought there was a way of, like, picking them up. Maybe not. No, I swear there is. Look at him. Fast asleep. No, there's a guy over this way. Damn, I remember this game so well.
Huh? I hear something.
D.
Huh?
There's a guy over there.
Huh? Huh?
Oof.
Who's that?
Shit.
Great. Can't use the radio.
Yeah, bitch, you asleep now, ain't you? Bro, my blood is pumping right now. Oh my god. I totally forgot how like intense this game can get sometimes. Whew. It's so amazing. Okay. Here's the bridge. There's the frog. Remember, we gotta be careful on this bridge. You get to the wrong side, man. You are a goner. Can't remember when they start coming back to this area. I know they come back relatively soon. They're going to come back in just a second. And I'm going to be Effed. Yes. We don't need that though. That's the thing. No, I don't want to throw it. There. How strong button is pressed varies distance. Shit! What's wrong? Oh. They know nothing. The people right next, right up the forest way, they can't hear those guns. You gotta remember, you know, this is PlayStation 2. All the levels are all separated.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
I wonder how many.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Count the screen mouse. Get up, bro.
Who's that?
Shit.
Roll here. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Oh, there you go. Fucking God bless. I keep on wanting to push the touchpad to like get into my backpack. I gotta do what I gotta do. No, what? Bro! I have not played this in so long, and I feel so rusty. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing!
Who's that? I see him. I see him.
Finally. Sheesh. My God. Just all that just to go talk to Sokolov. I just wanted to have a conversation with the man. He's over here burning Metal Gear Solid documents.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volkin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But We've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction.
God, and this
a
is
man who
why I
seeks to
love
seize
Metal Gear,
control
bro.
of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile
Just
Crisis
so
2
in
years
depth
ago,
on the stories.
Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time
The
ago.
boss.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
It ain't just a weak signal. She's a lying, conniving trespasser. Traitor. Trespasser. She's a lying, conniving trespasser. Trespasser of what? I meant traitor. Here it is, ladies and gents. The introduction. Sokolov, bro. Swarm!
Freeze!
Swarm!
So this is the legendary boss.
Yes, sir.
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Huh.
What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
The man. Look at him. How can he be so good? Damn. Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Full straight up cold.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
What makes you say that? Oh my god. I forgot about that. Wow.
GRU operatives?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
One of the greatest moments in gaming right here. This whole scene, I remember playing this when it originally came out in, was it 2004? And I was just blown away by it. I actually remember being blown away by this scene.
ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart.
Not very smart, Ocelot.
Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting.
I love it, bro.
You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
And years later, Ocelot finally learns that he has to join the boss. To become the man that he will eventually become and merge his hands with his twin brother. I don't know. Liquid Ocelot was a pretty good character.
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. All right, they're all knocked out. We gotta find Dingle Bob. Pretty sure this is the right way. Yep. What did I say?
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
Shaggerhard.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shaggerhard. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
Look at it.
Equipped tank
Woo,
capable of operating
man. Bringing back some good memories.
Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice.
Solid Snake is a nuclear deterrent in itself.
I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to...
All right, come on. Come on. This is where things get really interesting if you have never played this game, which I should beat the hell out of you if you haven't ever played it, but it's amazing.
boss.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets.
Originally, I remember playing this part, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? That dude just got picked up by a bunch of hornets. I'm so confused. And reptilian motherfucker back here stuck his tongue all the way down his body.
Let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us
Wild
are
ass shit.
it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Now think if you had never played a Metal Gear game, and then this shit happened, and you're like, what the fuck is going on, bro? You saw a reptile man, a dude that shoots hornets out of his fucking body, a ghost, a grandpa that has bug eyes, and then fucking... look at him. Colonel Volgan. Kumara.
Joyful scene.
Colonel Volgan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
You gotta watch out for Big Mama. Big Mama Boss ain't playing. The CQC fight to end all fights. Arm broken, boy.
He's seen my face.
Kill him.
We can't let him live.
Volgan.
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
Motherfucker is so sick, bro. I'm telling you.
He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Bitch putting her hands out. He was in love for some reason. Boom. Bam. Damn. All right, guys. That's going to be it for tonight. I am going to be streaming again tomorrow. And just continuing playing Metal Gear. Just chilling, having fun. Hope you guys could stop back by and watch and all the fun. I love you guys very much. Very, very much, and I appreciate you guys so much. It's the greatest stream you've ever seen. Can't stand them. Anyways, I love you guys. Please make sure to comment, like, subscribe. Check us out here on YouTube. Check us out on Twitter. Check us out on Instagram as well. I'd highly appreciate it. Maybe. Damn socials. Didn't work. Comment, like, subscribe. Check us out on Twitter. Check us out on Instagram. And, of course, please make sure to subscribe right here on YouTube. And, of course, check out SinLinks.com for some of the latest and greatest geek news, movie news, and gaming news. I will talk to you all very soon, and I hope you enjoyed this random game night. Talk to you soon.